Hello, Aquarius. I'm going to start out with your video, and then right after this, I'm going to do a yearly prediction. I call this a yearly prediction because, I don't want people to go to the channel and be like, oh, Ashley, oh, sorry. Oh, fine, you guys know my name is Ashley. Oh, Alchemist, this didn't exactly come true. This didn't exactly come true. But I want you to take your life, and this is with every month, take your life for the year and compare it to my advice to you. Okay? So I'm going to play. Oh no, it's a commercial. Don't listen. Don't listen because I don't get paid for commercials. Okay, now you can listen. I hope that you guys are having a good week. It's raining here. I just want you to breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Also, happy birthday. I hope your birthday was lit. I feel like my birthday was pretty lit. This is a mixture of the introduction of Skyward Sword. It's pretty lit. It's by Jar the Shadow, Jair. The Shadow. So just keep breathing while I calibrate my cards real quick. You gotta make sure everything is calibrated, much like a computer. Alright. Oh yeah, I got my nails done for my birthday. Let me not melt my nails. Just breathe in, breathe out. Everything's gonna be okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Just like that. Okay? I'm gonna read your cards for this month. And not try not to choke. Alright. I hope that made you feel some type of way. Let's get this started. I'm using the two Zelda decks. If you have any deck suggestions, let me know. Please share, like, subscribe, take a few breaths with me as we try to figure out what your February will look like, Aquarius. Come along and ride on a fantastic journey. Side, step aside. Just forget about your something in your 9 to 5. If only we could forget about our 9 to 5s. We live in a capitalist society, which just about capitalizes on everything that we do. But that's just Aquarius talk. As I shuffle your cards. Interesting. Somebody is spying on you. Probably. Looking at what you're doing. You might be traveling a lot this month, Aquarius, going to different places. It don't have to mean like you're getting on a plane, but you could be. Luck is turning for you this month with the Wheel of Fortune. 4 of Pentacles, you are really being stingy with your money right now because you realized that you need to save right now. You're like, I need to save right now. And your fortune will turn in a way that brings you optimal happiness with the Sun card. See, we have the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the sun. Okay? Perhaps at an event you travel to, it's going to change your luck for the better. You might also be dealing with a Leo with the sun card. You might be traveling to a Leo, who knows? That's just, maybe a Leo is stalking you with the Seven of Swords. Those are all the possibilities from the cards I see. You might be holding on to a Leo with the Four of Pentacles there. We will read more into that. I'm reading you guys. Like Adrian Expression would say, I'm reading y'all. Reading you girls. That's what he would say. Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay. Page of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Chariot. Oh, Chariot. Some cards just elicit me to sing. The Death card. Jeez, a lot. Okay, this is going to be a heavy month. I can already tell you based on the amount of major arcanas that have come out. Jeez. So the Chariot and the Death card, you could be dealing with the Cancer, with the Chariot card, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I feel inevitably, you know, you might be, I feel like you're definitely traveling somewhere, you know, even if it's a different type of cafe that you normally don't go to, it might not necessarily be far away, though it could be, and I feel like this will change your luck for the better. Let's just take a look at this, you guys. Okay? Let's take a look. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading your tarot. Yeah, okay. So the Sun card is here. Oh, I thought this was the Seven of Swords. It is the Five of Swords. Okay. Well, I think with the Five of Swords, you're a little bit disappointed with the way that people think around you intellectually. Perhaps you feel like you have a lack of intellectual stimulation. Could be that. Could be that the way that you see things isn't very socially acceptable to those around you. Maybe you're for Sada Shakur, you know, and everyone's like, no, she's wanted. But you're like, wow, you have a really closed mind. Something like that. Understand? It doesn't have to be that exact scenario. So I also feel like with the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like a lot of you might have realized that you spent a little bit too much money and you need to pull back on your spending just a little bit. You might have become a little bit too overly zealous. I don't know if that's the right word with your spending. Like, oh, I can just get this burrito every day. It's only $2, but then not realizing like it accumulates. But I feel like your fortune and concern to your finances and concern to your friend circle that you feel might not be intellectually stimulating you or understanding you will change for the better with the Sun card here. And also with the World card, I definitely feel like you're traveling. You know, you're traveling, you're going places, you're being invited to different things. Okay? That's the first thing that I see for February. The second thing that I see for February is the Knight of Wands energy. Now, Knight of Wands energy might mean you might just be sleeping around if that's how you feel. I hope no children are watching this, me explain it in this way. But it could also mean somebody's coming into your life really fast. I always see the court cards as a physical manifestation as a person. But this could also be you being the Knight of Wands and going forth with whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Doing that. And I see with the Ace of Pentacles and the Death card, the way that you make money might be ending for the better, and you might be finding new ways to make money, or you're thinking about money in a different way. With the Ace of Pentacles, I just see a brand new beginning, especially with the Death card. So perhaps if you're in a bad financial situation, Aquarius, it's dying into a better financial situation. Especially with the Chariot card being here, I really feel like this is something more so triumphant for you in the month of February versus something negative. And finally, with the Page of Pentacles, I feel once again you'll be trying out some type of new way to make money. Like maybe someone told you about this way that you can make money outside of your full-time job. You know, you might be realizing 1% of the population has all this money, so I should be open to getting that money, you know? So I'm gonna find different hustles. Something like that. Sorry, y'all. I just read Asada. So that just tells you where my mind is. Now, I'm gonna do one more little special thing for you. Happy birthday, okay? And we're gonna read from this Orisha deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle that for you, and we'll see what the ancestors want to tell you. Okay, the Salamander. So rapid, fast, fiery change. Especially with the Death card, that's good. The Babblerisha, you know. I think if you're trying to save, you're gonna have a righteous hand in doing so. Whatever you say, people are going to be guided by your light, but just make sure that you don't get sucked on by vampires, you know. The Four of Fire. You will realize this month that a lot of people support you, more so than this group I feel you might have surrounded yourself with in the past, or perhaps this love interest that you thought. This could also mean this, okay? You might have thought, like, I can't get any better than this one love interest that, you know, they don't think as expansively as me. They're kind of closed-minded, but they give me comfort and they cuddle with me and they cook. Now, y'all know as an Aquarius, we cannot date anyone that's dumb. So, you know, if you think that you can date someone just because they give you comfort, I really don't care what else is in your chart. You are an Aquarius, and it's probably not going to work out. So, in that regard, this card tells me there will be so many other people, like a buffet, you know, of people who think on your wavelength and on your level. But also, it's just saying people support you, people are backing you. If you've been waiting for a job, I feel like it's coming in. The gears are grinding. You know, I know that the government shut down. Ooh, yes, the government shut down. So that might also be why the Four of Pentacles is here, because everybody's trying to save their money. If you're an Aquarius that worked for the government and you're not getting paid right now, you know, I really see like fortune changing for you all in the Sun card, and it makes sense actually for you guys because you're trying to find a new way to make money, perhaps independent way. But also with the Four of Fire, you're just tapping into your network more. You're realizing the strength in your network, especially like I know a lot of us tend to isolate ourselves, and I think right now in this month we'll be realizing that we really are supported, and it's not always good to isolate yourself, because I feel like that's what a lot of people want to do, is isolate really great people, kind of to kill off their brilliance and their shine, you know. And as an Aquarius, you deserve to be heard, whether you're talking to someone romantically or you just have new ideas to share. You deserve to be heard by people. Like, I had to cut this dude off because, you know, he loved to argue with me. He loved to argue with me about why I deserve to be respected. And, you know, you just don't have time for that. So you also got Expana Shapana. Any of my Yoruba people can help me out with saying that. So that means you're also undergoing a healing process right now in the month of February. You know, you're going through your Saturn returns with your birthdays, and you're going through a whirlwind of change. I can imagine, you know, it February is going to feel like walking around a room blindfolded, not knowing where you're going, like Bird Box Challenge. But you're going to come to a lot of realizations, you know, without being distracted by your environment. And it's going to cause healing, and it's going to cause change. And that's always great. And I feel like a lot of things are going to stir up because you have so many major arcanas. Like, jeez. And you have an Orisha. It's about to go down. So with the enslaved, you got the enslaved prisoner. Shout out to my descendants of chattel slavery, like myself. So with the enslaved prisoners, you know, first of all, never forget that your ancestors, whoever they might be, you know, you might not be a descendant of enslaved Africans, but whoever your ancestors might be, just never forget that they're there with you, that they believe in you, and they want better for you than what they had. You know, that's kind of why they lived out their lives the way that they did, and you have to really meditate on what that means in order to heal. Understanding is a part of healing, but also the enslaved prisoner tells me that, you know, you might have felt for a long time you've been enslaved by these people who don't think as well as you, don't think as brightly as you, or it's like you tell them something and they're like, oh man, you can't do that, that's dumb, like you soldier boy. And they're like, oh no, you can't make some game system and be a rapper. You know, people are really downplaying you because they don't really have great confidence in themselves, and so you felt imprisoned by this, but for a very long time. Or you might be in a situation with someone where you feel like, I can't get any better than this. You know, I've been single for a long time, or I've been single so long and there's nobody around for me to talk to, and I think I should just give up the towel. Well, since the death card is here, I just feel like you will be dying out of this enslavement, and you will be free, and you will be learning how to become more free. And you'll realize that, you know, you don't have to settle for this person. You don't have to settle for this job. You don't have to settle for whatever you've been settling for. You know, you don't have to do that. And once you hone into what it is that you want and your power, I feel like you'll be a grand manifester. And so that's just what I see in the cards here. So, you know, as February goes by, feel free to rewatch this, watch this as many times, and just let me know in the comments how this aligns with your February. But I feel like it's going to be a big shakedown because of all the major arcanas. I will have a full-length yearly reading for you. It's going to be a little bit longer, but I made this video a little longer, especially for y'all. So happy birthday, Aquarius. Please share. Please subscribe. Please share the love. Peace.